I want you to remember that the vitamin C content of the guava is 4 times more than your orange.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Whoa! I saw the tree going back here?
Yeah, man, you're not seen none yet.
Whoa!
Look much up on the ground.
Look at all these. Let me get one. I'm not even. This one feel good. Let's see.
Let me see.
It's so good.
This is a yellow flesh, I guess you could call it.
I can't eat all of it because some of it kind of not so 100, but
It's overripe.
guys, we've been having a lot of guava. I've been drinking guava juice, so basically guava juice is about to come out of my nose. And I thought we would talk about some of the benefits of guava. And of course show you how we make our guava juice. Yesterday we had Sabbath lunch and we had some guava juice and everybody was like our visitors were like, wow, this guava juice is so refreshing. And mommy's like, I didn't do anything but blend the guava. Nothing else is in there, right? So when you eat the guava, I want you to remember that the vitamin C content of the guava is 4 times more than your orange. And you know, a lot of times we promote the orange to be the vitamin C king, right? But here in the tropics, if you have a guava tree, this is your vitamin C king. And right now, you know, it's flu season, asthma season, and just a lot of viruses going around. Vitamin C is so important for immunity. I'm sure we all learned that in the pandemic, right? We all learned that in recent years. And it's not only the guava. So you eat the skin, but you have some people that don't eat the inside, or they have some people that eat the inside but don't eat the skin, but they're all important. The skin along with the seeds. And of course, all of this would be roughage. So it would, if you eat guava regularly, it's going to allow for smooth passage, right? So instead of going to the bathroom every other day or once a week, or this would help you to go regular, which is what you need.
Without any straining.
Without any straining. Now, in one of our videos, Brother Leon mentioned something which I kind of led me to go and research the guava. I think when he said that to me, my little antennas went up, my feelers, and I was like, what else is the guava tree good for? So first of all, this is the guava leaf, right?
These are mature leaves too.
These are mature leaves. And with the mature leaves, you can make a tea.
Okay.
Right? And one thing I want to say to you, when you make a tea with leaves, do not boil the leaves. You boil your water and you steep your leaves. However, if you want to make a tea with a bark of any tree or anything like that, then what you would do, you boil it. Bark, roots, the hard parts you boil, but this part of the tree, you don't boil. These are the soft parts,
That's
right?
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, you don't boil it. You steep it because you want to get the nutritional value, right?
Okay.
So I know that they say the young leaves, you can even chew them and use for toothache. The next time I have a toothache, I'm going to try that. Right? And even put it on, like you can mash it up in your, what's that, Sharon? What's that? Mortar. Like if you have a little mortar. Or even if you don't, you mash it up and then you can put it on the toothache. So it's good for that. And then Brother Leon even mentioned that you can use this for diarrhea, a tea for diarrhea. However, I don't know everything about guava and I'm not going to pretend. So I have this book. I don't know the people who made the book. So it's not promoting friendship
but it's a
or friendship, but it's a powerful book. It was made by Seventh-day Adventists too. In My Backyard by Janice Riley, Manifa Riley and Paul Riley. So it mentions the vitamin C, which I did know before. But then it mentions a lot of things, such as you can just go and show them some of the holy fruits here. And this is not our only guava tree either. We have another guava tree, and the other one is doing better than this one actually.
We should show them the other one.
We should show them the other one. So the ripe fruits, listen, so we know that the fruits, in Jamaica, I think we just eat it. But you have some parts of the world, some tropical countries that put it in fruit salads, that we make jams with it and juices, but some of them use it to make ice cream. I feel like we could get guava ice cream, maybe from one of the Debs or the Vineyard Town, one of those. I feel like we must can get guava ice cream. Or if not, you can learn to make it yourself. Or even a fruit sorbet could be used in, right? Yeah. It can be used to make yogurt, of course, right? And it can be used to make syrups, jelly, All right, anything like that, even marmalade. You have some people based on their cooking, they will use it to make stews. You know, you go to some countries, you taste different things, right? But let me tell you something that's not even in this book that I thought of using guava for. The other day I came into the house after mommy she was making some guava juice, and she like cut out the bad parts and put them down, right? And with cutting out the bad parts and putting them down, what happened was the bad parts were just in a bucket to the side. When I came in the night after work, the house was fragrant with guava, and I said, this is such a lovely flavor to have inside. So you could also use it to make oils.
Interesting.
And aromatics for your house, which you know would be natural, right? See, and this may also be a reason it's doing good, because the comfrey, see the comfrey right there?
Yeah.
The comfrey is very good for keeping pests away. Very good. Or it's not flourishing, but
No, it's I think it's very old. I may have.
no, sir. No, I just think this is not its environment. So
Another one over there, so I need to check on it.
eating of the fruit, as I said, it has lycopene. It has vitamin C, sorry, but it has lycopene. I know lycopene is good against cancer and like prostate cancer, for example, right? Powerful nutrients which are used, it said, against cancer, cardiovascular, but the other things that it's used for is hypertension, the diabetes, reducing weight, which of course if you're going to the bathroom and you're regular and it's keeping you full with its fiber,
Right.
you're going to lose weight if you use it normally. Reducing cholesterol, helping in coughs, helping in menstrual cramps, and extra bleeding. Like, this is a powerful fruit, guys. But I wanted to talk about the leaves. So he spoke about the diarrhea. Remember, he said chewing up the leaves or making a decoction of the leaves, or as I said, steeping the leaves helps with diarrhea. But did we know that it helps with bad breath, halitosis, right? So you can chew it and you can use the tender leaves. I'm not really seeing any tender leaves right now.
It's not springing right
It's
now.
not. They're all mature.
Yeah.
But you put
Maybe
those
in a
parts
couple
on
of weeks or
you put
months
those
we'll see that.
parts on the gum. So it's good for gum health and toothache. While the larger leaves are used for a lot of stomach upset, vomiting, ulcers, weak peristalsis, flatulence, stomach upsets. So guys, what I'm going to do below, I'm not going to stay here and list out all the things. What I'm going to do below, I'm going to put something below, list them out, list out the leaves and their uses, even the bark of the tree used for diabetes, used for
Every single
fungal
aspect.
infection. That's
Amazing.
crazy.
This is what the Bible says
crazy.
about.
The herb is for the healing of the nation.
Absolutely.
The herb is for the healing of the nation.
Who would
Man,
have thought? This guava.
so if you are planning to go to the country, this is definitely one of the trees you want on your property.
And
I think a lot of time we think about food, but let's think about those things that have dual benefits,
Right.
that we can use for food as well as for our medicinal on our health purposes. Because of course eating fruits and vegetables are healthy, but and then this is something that people are going to spray pesticide on. So it's you will win with
And
guavas.
it doesn't need a lot of
care.
It's very independent, yeah. It doesn't need a lot of care. So there's a little backstory on this one. When Hurricane Beryl came, it blew it down, you know. It
Yes,
blew it
that's
down,
true.
and see me and Papa G had to
Go around there so and show them.
catch it up back. Blow right down to the ground. And we'll catch it up back with these two catches and
And look at guava on the ground rotting.
I tell you, so we never want to lose our tree, so we're happy that we were able to salvage it, and it's definitely rewarding us with so much fruits.
Yeah. They even say if the tree gets big enough, you can use the wood is very strong.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
very
use it in carpentry and stuff like that.
yeah, and this
Yeah.
tree is not that old. It's probably about 3 years.
Not old at all. Guys, we've been on this property since December of 2024. We've been on this property for 2 years. So we planted the year before, right? Oh,
That's normal behavior.
oh, you forgot to tell her. Oh, we get one of space for Trucian.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and we'll get another layer on this, you know.
Yes, because it would come up to there, so. I wish the tank could have dig out.
I wish it was as broad at the base as it at the top. So it tapers in.
You can show them what's going on with the tank.
Oh. So this is
Old tank. If you notice, when they dig the walls, if you notice this dirt inside.
Yeah.
So that means that there was some adjustment made to this tank too, and cement was added on the outside. You
Yeah.
see?